What happened here?
He got bit, I think. And look at this. He just reaches in and bites him.
Mike Tyson has apparently lost his reason.
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
This is not just a boxing story. This is a story of trauma, violence, love, manipulation, greed, glory, and redemption. A story so crazy, Hollywood couldn't write it better. Let's begin. Mike Gerard Tyson was born on June 30th, 1966, in Brownsville, Brooklyn. A neighborhood that wasn't a neighborhood, but a war zone. Drugs, shootings, gangs, broken families, abandoned children. That was everyday life for young Mike. His father left early. His mother struggled with poverty, alcohol, and depression. He grew up watching fights in the streets, robberies on the corners, and violence as natural as breathing. Mike wasn't a normal kid. He spoke with a high-pitched voice. He was overweight, and he got bullied relentlessly.
I don't know. I've been bullied all the time. It had a profound effect on me, being bullied. I wish it didn't, but it's had a real profound effect.
One time, a group of kids killed his beloved pigeon right in front of him. That was the moment Mike realized something inside him had changed forever. When they killed my pigeon, something went dark in me. I just snapped. He stopped being the victim. He started fighting back. And for the first time in his life, Mike Tyson found something he was good at. Violence, crime, survival, and a second chance. By the age of 11, Mike wasn't being bullied anymore. He was the bully. He joined street gangs. He stole clothes. He robbed people. He fought anyone who looked at him the wrong way. Before 13, he was arrested more than 30 times. Eventually, the court sent him to a juvenile detention facility called Tryon School for Boys. And ironically, that horrible place became the home he never had. It was there that something unbelievable happened. One of the counselors, Bobby Stewart, a former boxer, saw Tyson fight another kid and immediately realized, this child is not normal. This power is not human. He called his mentor, the man who would change Tyson's life forever. Cus D'Amato. Chapter 3, Cus D'Amato, the father he never had. Cus D'Amato wasn't just a boxing trainer. He was a philosopher, a psychologist, a father figure, a man who understood the human mind better than most therapists. When Cus looked at Mike, he didn't see a criminal. He saw a world champion. He told him, "You're going to be the youngest heavyweight champion of the world. But first, you must believe in yourself." Mike moved into Cus's house. Cus fed him, educated him, trained him, and taught him discipline, fear control, mental strength, and the legendary peek-a-boo style. Tyson wasn't just learning boxing. He was learning how to live. Cus taught him that fear is a weapon, that confidence is an illusion, that a fighter's mind is more important than his fists. He created the perfect monster. And Mike worshipped him. Cus wasn't just my trainer, he was my father.
I used to always want to be alone, and now I learned how to deal with anyone. I could talk to anyone, even about their problems. And it's like a father and son relationship. You know, even though he is my manager and trainer, sometimes I forget that because of the way we are. The first day he met me, he took me in his house. He didn't even know me.
I can say honestly, I have a very deep affection for him. I do. To me, he's my boy. He's with me. I often say to him, you know, I owe you a lot, and he doesn't know what I mean, but I'm going to tell him now what I mean. If he weren't here, I probably wouldn't be alive today. The fact that he is here and doing what he's doing, and doing as well as he's doing, and improving as he has, gives me the motivation and interest to stay alive. Because I believe that a person dies when they no longer wants to live. But I have a reason with Mike here, and he gives me the motivation. I will stay alive, and I will watch him become a success. Because I will not leave until that happens.
But fate wasn't done torturing Mike Tyson. At age 16, Mike's world collapsed again. Cus D'Amato died. Mike cried for days. He said later, "When Cus died, a part of me died with him." But before he died, Cus set everything in motion. He prepared managers, trainers, contracts, a full system to make Mike Tyson unstoppable. And so, despite the pain, Mike entered the professional world. Mike Tyson debuted professionally in 1985. And from the very first punch, the world understood. This was something new. He didn't walk to the ring with music. No robes, no dancing, just black shorts, black boots, no socks, no smile. Pure intimidation. In the ring, Tyson was a storm. Head movement like a machine. Explosive power, hooks that could end a career, and an aggression nobody had ever seen. He destroyed grown men in 30 seconds. Crowds stood up before he even threw a punch. Commentators begged fights not to end too fast. From 1985 to 1986, Tyson knocked out almost everyone he faced, most of them in the first round. By 1986, at only 20 years old, he knocked out Trevor Berbick and became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Next, he unified the belts. He beat everyone: Smith, Thomas, Tucker, Spinks. Michael Spinks was undefeated. People said he could beat Tyson. The fight ended in 91 seconds. Mike Tyson wasn't just champion. He was a global icon, a superstar, a myth. But the higher he climbed, the harder he was about to fall. There were several main reasons that led to the decline of Mike Tyson's life after his huge success in 1986. And the first was the appearance of Don King in his life. Don King took advantage of Cus D'Amato's death and controlled all of Tyson's financial decisions, putting him into massive contracts he didn't fully understand, separating him from the team Cus had built for him, and changing his training and discipline routine, which had been the secret of his strength. All of this directly affected his focus and performance. The second reason was Robin Givens and her mother, who entered his life in a controlling psychological and financial way. This relationship created constant pressure, and their statements to the media damaged his reputation worldwide. Notable interviews, like the ABC interview where Robin cried and said,
The things that we've read, did he hit you?
Extremely volatile temper. I think people see that about every 3 months. He's got a side to him that's scary. Michael is intimidating, to say the least. He cannot control his temper, and that's frightening to me or to my mother, and to anyone around. It's scary.
What happens?
He gets out of control, throwing, screaming.
Does he hit you?
He shakes, he pushes, he swings. Sometimes I think he's trying to scare me. And just recently I've become afraid. For instance, Russia, I was afraid. And my mom and I are in the lobby of a hotel, and I said, what are we doing?
What was happening?
He was out of control.
The third reason was his party friends and opportunists, the people around him after fame and money, who pulled him into clubs, parties, and late-night outings. This led to addiction to nightlife, neglect of training, careless spending, and the loss of any structure in his life.
Mike Tyson!
Mike Tyson versus James Buster. Tyson didn't train, didn't sleep properly, didn't take the fight seriously. He entered the ring overconfident and completely unprepared. Douglas, on the other hand, fought like a man who had nothing left to lose. His mother had died shortly before the fight. He dedicated the match to her, and he fought the best fight of his life. In round 10, Douglas landed an unbelievable combination. Tyson crashed to the canvas, swinging, confused, trying to put his mouthpiece back while crawling. For the first time in his life, Mike Tyson was knocked out. The world exploded in shock. It was the biggest upset in sports history.
Heavyweight champion of the world! Mike, definitely confused.
Tyson's empire, built so quickly, started to crumble. But the worst was yet to come. The darkest years.
I hit him. It was like hitting a wall. I cried. I did anything to get him to stop. I couldn't defeat him physically. I had no control of anything. All I could do was beg and cry. That's all me. Free Mike Tyson! Free Mike Tyson!
He was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Whether people believed the verdict or not, one thing was clear. Tyson's life had reached its darkest point. In prison, he read philosophy, studied religion, and trained constantly.
And said that Mike's alone. Are you alone? Being in here, you discover who your friends are. You discover who they are. And I'm just happy. I'll leave it like this. I'm just happy knowing who I am.
He became calmer, quieter, more thoughtful. But prison changed him. It isolated him. It scarred him. After 3 years, he was released. The world expected a monster, but the monster was tired. After prison, Tyson returned and knocked out a few opponents quickly.
Mills late and stopped that nonsense.
Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut. That's it. He quit. Vasily has quit.
His opponent's side and cracked.
Oh, he got a right uppercut. Another right uppercut.
Knockout, Mike Tyson.
Expected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson who fought Vasily Matthews. Here's a combination. Laid it on. Carrying on. Down goes Bruno into the ropes.
In 1996, he faced Evander Holyfield and lost.
Mike Tyson.
Sort of boxing match rather than just these big slums a lot. We've been wondering, turn. Looks like a good shot.
Combination by Holyfield.
Not one punch, not two punches.
Holyfield coming on. A right uppercut.
Got it where you want it now. He's so organized. Tyson. He's keeping him out of his own power. How many gets knocked out?
Tyson's in trouble. Looking to put Tyson down in the fight. Tyson in trouble. And now, here it is. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's in trouble. The Joker's trying to produce a witness. Mike Tyson.
Right hand uppercut fixes him. Mike is in trouble.
In the rematch, frustration boiled over. Holyfield kept using his head. Tyson felt ignored by the referee. He felt trapped. Then it happened. In one of the most shocking moments in sports history, Tyson bit Holyfield's ear. Twice, he was disqualified. The world crucified him. Mike Tyson wasn't seen as a champion anymore. He was seen as a monster. In 2002, Tyson faced Lennox Lewis. Tyson tried. He fought with heart. But Lewis was too big, too strong, too technical. Lewis dominated and knocked Tyson out. After that, Tyson fought 2 more times. He lost both. 2005, exhausted, broke, and emotionally drained, Mike Tyson retired. His final words in boxing were painful. "I don't have the heart for this anymore. I'm just not that guy."
Mike, first let's start with you. Did you want to continue?
Well, I would like to continue, but I saw that I was getting beat on. I realized I don't think I have it anymore because I got the ability to stay in shape, but I don't got the fighting guts, I don't think, anymore. I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I just don't have this in my heart anymore.
After retirement, Tyson hit rock bottom again. Bankruptcy, depression, addiction. But slowly, he rebuilt himself. He cleaned his life. He focused on family. He created businesses. He became a motivational speaker. He talked openly about trauma, mental health. and his
I
past.
always cry before I fight.
You did always cry before?
Yeah.
What were you crying about?
I don't know. That's just who I am.
What's the emotion? Are you?
I'm getting ready to change into somebody I don't like.
In 2020, at age 54, he returned for an exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. He wasn't trying to prove anything. He wasn't trying to destroy anyone. He was simply showing the world he survived. Today, Mike Tyson isn't the baddest man on the planet. He's something more meaningful. A man who faced hell, lived through fame, poverty, prison, betrayal, addiction, glory, and shame, and came out on the other side stronger. Mike Tyson walked through hell, but in the end, he found peace.